Hey there, cruising crew, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're embarking on a delicious journey on board the Celebrity Beyond. I'm Alexis, and today we're diving forth first onto every single specialty restaurant on this beautiful ship. From sizzling steakhouses to elegant French bistros, we're tasting it all. In this video, I'm going to be ranking each specialty restaurant as well as giving you guys my honest review on all of this delicious food. So buckle up, grab a snack, hit that subscribe button, and let's just get into it. So let's start it off with a restaurant that is unique to Celebrity Edge class ships. So let's talk about the Eden restaurant. So wow, this restaurant, there's so many things to say. First off, the ambiance is absolutely amazing. I love where this restaurant is located. I like how different it is. And so now let's just get started on the food. So if you're coming here, you're coming here for the experience. And what I mean by that is number one, the ambience. You are in the back of the ship and you are right below the Eden Lounge and Bar, which there is always live music playing. And so that is just such a vibe. The decoration is also really nice. It's green and it just makes you feel like you're not on a cruise ship. The view from this restaurant is absolutely amazing because you're at the wake. And so I recommend going around sunset because it's great for those views. Now, the food is very unique and it is a little different. It's not everyone's cup of tea. I think I liked this restaurant for the food the first time, and the couple other times that I've been, I haven't really been a fan. I will say that my favorite dish was probably the beef Wellington because it's not really big, it's a small portion, and it was really tasty. I like how they bring out a cool salad and like a flower bouquet. So, yeah, this restaurant is just really cool. I absolutely recommend that you try it at least once if you're on a Celebrity Edge class ship. And the food was just okay. Okay, now let's take it up deck to the rooftop garden. So, this is more like bites and sliders and ribs and stuff like that. I have only eaten at this restaurant once, and I will say that the food was really good. My experience, however, wasn't. And that is because it's located outside on the top deck. And so if you're eating there at sea, it will be pretty windy. Now, what I recommend getting is their barbecue sliders. Now let's take it back inside into deck number 4, where you will find Le Grand Bistro. So this is like a French bistro, and here you can find really, really good bread. Like anything that you order that has bread, like their burgers or their sandwiches, the bread is absolutely amazing. They also have a really nice lobster bisque at lunch. Now I've only tried this menu only for lunchtime, and sometimes at night it turns into a whole new restaurant called Le Petit Chef. This is a really cool experience. And once again, you go for the experience, not necessarily the food. So it is a set menu and it's basically dinner and a show. And you have the display, you have projectors on top and displays on the bottom of your table. And it's just really fun. It's fun to go in a group. It's a little silly, it's a little funny. So if you have kids, I definitely recommend taking them to this. Also located on deck 4 is Le Voyage, and this is my absolute favorite restaurant on the Celebrity Beyond. I absolutely love this place. It is just, it's all around vibey for me. And I will say this cover charge is a little more expensive. And once again, prices do vary from cruise to cruise or sailing to sailing. So just keep that in mind. Um, every time that we go on Celebrity Beyond, the prices are a little different. So just keep that in mind that prices are always different. But for Le Voyage, it will always be more expensive than the other ones. And that is because of the experience that you get. So you walk in, they give you a really nice glass of champagne. Sometimes it's food, sometimes it's something else. Nonetheless, it's really nice. And the menu is absolutely exceptional. I haven't gotten a single thing from this restaurant that I have not liked. Now, my favorite thing is the crab salad. It's so refreshing. It's really nice, and they give you a good portion as well. I love to get the filet mignon, and then I love to get the lobster risotto on the side to share as a table. Now, I will say that with everything in life, it all just depends who you get. So, most of the times, you can order that extra entree to share, but sometimes we have waiters that won't let us share or that we'll have to pay extra for. So, just keep that in mind. If you want to order extra stuff, just ask your server, and more out of the times, they will say yes. I also like the desserts here, and I'm not really a desserts kind of girl. I like to drink my dessert in wine, but not the desserts that are on the menu are really good, but also the house desserts that they bring to everyone are my absolute favorite. It is fresh Madeleine cookies that are covered in powdered sugar, and they are just so decadent and delightful, and I almost eat all of them every single time. They're also really nice to dip in your coffee if you get that after dinner. So yes, I 100% recommend going to Le Voyage if you are on Celebrity Beyond. Okay, now let's take it up to deck number 5. Well, we will start with seafood. So here you will find raw on 5, and this is kind of what it sounds. You will find those raw fish type of food. They have oysters, they have crab legs, they have shrimp, they have sushi, of course. This is a spot that we absolutely love to go to, mostly for lunch. And so I recommend, if you like fresh oysters, I recommend going on the first day and the second day, or anytime they're in port, because that means they usually get fresh oysters on board. Or you can always ask them when they got their oysters to make sure they're fresh. But if you like fresh food, definitely go here. There is a entree called the Seafood Tower, and it is a little pricey, but if you have enough people that like to eat this at the table, I think it's worth it. It's so much fun. It comes with oysters, it comes with shrimp, it comes with ceviche, it comes with crab legs, lobster. Like, you cannot go wrong with this if you are a seafood lover. They also have sushi rolls, which they have a big variety of sushi. Their sushi, however, is not necessarily my favorite, but they do have that for you if you want sushi. They also have all kinds of appetizers and stuff like wontons and edamame, and you can also get entrees like ramen, or you can get teriyaki chicken if you don't like seafood and stuff like that. So yeah, they have a great selection of all kinds of seafood to fit your seafood needs. Also on deck 5 is FINECUT Steakhouse. Now, this I say it's probably one of the best steakhouses at sea. The quality of this place is absolutely amazing. Like, absolutely amazing. Also, the venue where it's located is great as well, because it has ceiling to floor windows and it's a great view of the ocean. I think also being able to sit there on deck 5 and be like that close to the water is really, really nice. And once again, I also recommend going at sunset, because you cannot beat those views. Now, there are a lot of things that I recommend from this restaurant. First off, the bread there is always really good. But the prime rib is probably my favorite thing. The prime rib is just so nice, juicy, and tender. Their filet is also really good. I think every steak that we've gotten from there is really good. I recommend getting a baked potato with everything on it. Um, the tuna tartare is really good. Once again, you cannot go wrong with anything on this menu. The dessert that I recommend as well is either a big ice cream sundae or the chocolate cake. Now, I will say that every single time I have dined on FineCut, on Celebrity Beyond, I have not had the best service. Now, I have dined in the same restaurant, but on Celebrity Ascent, and I had a completely different experience. I have dined on this Celebrity Beyond and FineCut quite a few times, and I don't know if they just don't have enough servers or whatever it might be. I just not had the best service, but I keep going back because the food is that good. Now, another not so known specialty, I guess restaurant, I wouldn't call it restaurant, it is a bar that offers food, but it is an upcharge. But if you do have like a specialty dining package, it is included in this, and that is at the Craft Social Bar. which is right outside the casino and right next to Le Grand Bistro, they do offer food. So they offer food all day, all night. You do have to pay extra for it, but it's stuff like you can get a Caesar salad, you can get wings, sliders, fries, tater tots, stuff like that. So it's kind of like bar food. And I have tried this food once and I was really pleased. And I like that you have that option to get that bar food. Say if you don't want a big lunch, you can just order some wings and there you go. So yeah, Craft Social, they do have bites to eat. So that is every single specialty restaurant that I have tried on board the Celebrity Beyond. And let me tell you, every single one of those restaurants I've left happy, whether it was the ambiance, the service, the food, whatever. I'm always happy. The quality of food on board Celebrity is just top notch. And especially on this ship, I have found that the quality of food has just been absolutely amazing. So if you are on board the Celebrity Beyond and you don't have the specialty dining package and you just want to try out at least just one restaurant, my top two recommendations would be Le Voyage, because you can't get any better food or service than that. But if you don't want to pay the more expensive restaurant, then I recommend going to Eden. And even though I didn't love the food as much, I think dining in Eden is just an overall experience that I think everyone should be able to try if you are on board the Celebrity Beyond. So I shared some of my favorite parts of these specialty restaurants. I would love to hear from you guys and hear what your favorite specialty restaurant is on board the Celebrity Beyond, or if you are going on the Celebrity Beyond, which restaurant are you willing to try? I would love to hear from you guys. If you guys found this video helpful or enjoyed it at all, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you're always updated with all things cruising and travel. Don't forget to always seize the day, and I'll catch you in the next one.